kitchen. Today we have a feast for you. Well, it's not so much as a feast, it's more of a beautiful bruschetta. My twist on a bruschetta, and I hope you will absolutely love it. And so let's get on telling you the ingredients that you will need to make my version. So you'll need a good handful of mushrooms. I'm just using tiny little mushrooms. You'll need half of a red onion. You'll need about 1.5 inches of a cucumber. You will need 2 or 3 sun-dried tomatoes. You'll need about 8 or 9 olives. I've got these olives that have a little bit of a chili kick, but it's up to you. If you don't like spice or anything like that, you don't need to put that in. Then for like the dressing, we are going to need 1 heaped tablespoon of basil, and I've got a pinch of smoked paprika and ground paprika. We've got 1/4 of a teaspoon of Himalayan salt. Then I have, keema lime leaf. Now, if you don't have a keema lime leaf, you can use sumac. If you don't have that, you can use a bit of a lemon, like a teaspoon of lemon. But if you don't have any of it, you don't have to put it in. I've also got a 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 garlic, and I've got a handful of parsley. You'll also then need some balsamic vinegar. I've got some balsamic vinegar here, some extra virgin olive oil. I'm using my trusted my olive oil that I get from this wonderful person who his whole family has beautiful olive farm in Italy. It's amazing. You can literally put in the details and you'll be able to order from the website. And then I've gone to Luke's Micro Bakery for my buckwheat and spelt bread, which I will use for the bread that will have this beautiful ingredients on. So let's get cooking, guys. First things first, we're going to make our dressing that will mix our beautiful tomatoes, onions and olives and cucumber in. And so you'll just need a bowl, and you'll also need, if you don't have a blender or anything like that, you'll need one of these. If you don't have one of these, you can use a pestle and a mortar, but you need to really finely chop and mix up the ingredients as much as you can. But for convenience, I'm going to use a blender. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our wonderful olive oil, and we're going to add our wonderful olive oil into a cup, and we're going to add about 1/4 to 1/3 of this beautiful olive oil. Look at how good this olive oil is. Wow. So I've added about 1/3 in there. Look at how green it is. This olive oil is not designed for cooking, so salads, dressings, beautiful, but look at that. That is just beautiful. Oh. So we're going to add that, and then we're going to put this in our bowl, like so. And then we are going to add our balsamic vinegar. Just let me get a spoon just to make sure we get all this wonderful olive oil out, like this. And then we're going to add our balsamic vinegar. Now, balsamic vinegar is strong. Some people like it, some people don't. I think it adds a lovely flavour. I quite like that punch that it gives you. But for those who don't like it, don't put it in. If you want to give it a go because you've never had it before, then put a little bit in. For this, I'm just going to put in 2 teaspoons. That's all I'm putting in for this, because with the added herbs and spices, it's just the perfect amount. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add in our parsley, and then our wonderful basil with our pepper and salt, our keema lime leaf, our garlic, and that all goes in. Make sure you get all your ingredients in. And you can kind of rough guess it. As long as you don't put loads of one in, you're not too bad. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give this a really good emulsification. Okay, so this is the kind of consistency you want it all really, really fine. So yeah, you can do this, as I said, in a pestle and mortar, but that's the kind of consistency you need. So now we're going to move on to chopping all the veg, and I'll speed this process up so you can roughly see how small everything needs to be. And so yeah, on to the next step. Okay guys, we have chopped all our veg and I've rough chopped it, but I've made them all like into nice bite-sized pieces, so when you bite that wonderful bread with your bruschetta on top, you'll get a piece of everything. So I've got the, I forgot what it was called. I've got the dressing and I'm going to add all these vegetables that I've just chopped up into the dressing, like so. And this can last a good 3 days in the fridge. So you can put it in one of them containers, a glass container or whatever you want, and then you can pick this out. It's actually really good with mixed into cold couscous and things like that. So this is our beautiful bruschetta mix, all with good fats, all healthy. Oh, it looks absolutely delightful. Look at that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut some bread and I'm going to slightly toast it, and then it's ready to serve. I have toasted the bread and I've allowed it to cool, and now we are going to add our beautiful bruschetta onto our toast, like so. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, it's so good, it's so tasty, it's packed full of beautiful flavours. You honestly, it's so easy to make, it's so quick. You don't have to put in all the ingredients that I put in. The main ingredients are your veg, obviously, and putting in your basil and your parsley and your garlic. If you don't like onion, you don't have to put that in either, but there you go, there you have it. A wonderful Samantha's Kitchen version of bruschetta, packed with amazing flavours, herbs and a few spices. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and hit that notification button. And stay safe everyone, bye.